Damn it! Fuck, shit. I hope you guys can hear me now. Thank you. All right, so let me go back and say what I was saying in the beginning. 0 by 0. Uh, anyway, so Erica got the channel demonetized. Sorry, she got the video demonetized already. The live stream is already demonetized. Uh, yeah, you always gotta laugh at yourself, guys. You can't take your shit seriously. Shit, fuck, piss. But anyway, so it's already demonetized. She works fast. She was probably crying again, and then she's probably saying some fucked up shit to them. So now it's got to get reviewed, and then it'll be cleared. It'll stay demonetized, whatever. But all that means is, guys, is that this leech is going to now watch more of my videos to make sure I speak correctly, make sure I don't use the word gay in the wrong way, because fuck those people. But anyway, not the point. YouTube has a shitty game they play as well, guys. They go back months and look at your videos and they go, oh, this looks like it's offensive now. After 8 months of it being on your channel, Linda, I did appeal it. Yes, I appealed it right away. So we'll see by the end of this show whether or not it got lifted. But it don't matter. It is what it is. Sometimes, listen, some of my shit gets demonetized. Sometimes they wait months to demonetize your shit, or months to give you a strike for it, which is fucked up. Because you think that you did the right thing because, okay, they didn't demonetize my video or give it a strike. And then months later, you get a strike for some shit, So, I mean, like the whole COVID shit, man, they were fucking giving strikes like it was free. It probably was free. But they were giving strikes left and right. Now there's less strikes because people are not talking about COVID. They're talking about the war, So, listen, guys, it is what it is. I mean, people are always going to complain. The one thing I learned about YouTube and people on YouTube is that, thank you, Blue Vandal. The problem with people like that is that, or just YouTube in general, sorry, just people on YouTube in general, is that they're going to complain about every fucking thing. Everything. I mean, it doesn't matter what you talk about. If somebody says, yo, the water's blue, someone's going, well, it's not really blue, it's the reflection of the planet, and and then you'll be like, well, you know what, that cheeseburger, man, I didn't like it. You should like it because it's a burger and it's made out of real meat. And then and if you talk about vegan food, you're gonna have vegans attack you. You're a fucking asshole. Why would you talk about vegan food? It did nothing to you. You know what I mean? Like, so it doesn't matter, guys. Hot, cold, wet, dry, people are gonna argue the shit out of it. Right? So if you have factual information, people will argue that information to you. If you give them the link to it, they'll still argue it to you. So you can't fucking win. You really can't fucking win on here. And some people, you could change their mind. Other people, whatever. Yes, Rick. Yeah, listen, the way she went she left, some of you guys saw what she wrote out. That was long. I got tired reading that fucking comment. I was like, oh my God, who writes that much? That's the other thing. People in the comment section, yo, they write fucking theses out there. I'm like, yo, man, all I said was X, Y, and Z. This guy's like, well, in the beginning of time, back in, year 0, cavemen and Neanderthals were working together to take over the world domination on flat Earth. I'm like, why the fuck is this guy writing so much? Just keep the fucking answer simple. No, people gotta fucking sit there and write out their fucking life story because they want to seem smarter than, everyone else. The people who write out more than they should, I always have this feeling, they're trying to establish their brainiacism, that's not a word, but they try to establish their smarts over people by fucking giving a long, drawn-out answer, when all they have to do is give a short, to-the-point answer, or whatever. Yes, Jeanette, I do. I guess I do give them the jollies. I mean, listen, trolls help the channel out. They always do. They always fucking do, right? They watch the videos and they complain, and then they get more people to watch it, and it gets more fucking, so I make more money, so I win. I win anyway. Yes, Firefly, it's a pissing contest. That's the problem. And so, like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, when I was getting into a pissing contest with people over bullshit, I'm like, why the fuck am I arguing with so many people? I'm like, they're not going to get it. People are going to think what they're going to think regardless of the information you give them. So with that, it's always a fucking problem. Oh, Van City Prepper, do me a favor. Email me at angryprepper@gmail.com. We are going to start up the whole interviewing thing again, but we're not going to be interviewing people. We're just going to have open talks. Obviously, if you've never heard of the person before, or we have never heard of the person before, we'll ask some questions. But we're definitely going to get back into the whole interviewing thing. I think that was a lot more fun. I did a live with Prepper Tribe last week. That was fucking fun. That was just a good time. But I got to hang out with fun people. If you are a stale piece of toast, I want nothing to do with you. But if you are a fun person, then we can absolutely get up here and talk. And I'll even have people on here I don't even like, just so that we can have fucking discussions and arguments on here. Because why not raise the bar, right? Why not? So fuck it. We're just going to go all out. No, unvaccinated 85. I like that one, by the way. No, haven't. Mike Tyson. Because I have a list problem? Is that why? Oh my God. Firefly. I went to the parade once, and it was an accident. I didn't mean to do it, and it was a fucking nightmare. All right? I'm sorry, guys, but the Pride Parade is a fucking nightmare. It's everything a straight guy would have in a nightmare. It was absolutely it. Now, there was a small part of the Pride Parade that where you see like firemen and cops and sanitation workers walking in their banners. You're like, all right, that's cool. And then there's the other part. There's the nightmare that's behind it. The guys that are walking down the street in a fucking banana hammock, swinging dildos around, again, like a mason. You know, like, and they're fucking walking down the street, and then, they're jiggling and shit. I'm like, why is this grown man swinging a dildo and jiggling? But that's what they do. And they say that it's pride. They say that this is them expressing their sexuality. All right. I don't get it, but it's a nightmare, guys. I'm going to tell you right now. And you might be able to have, I don't know. No, I'm not even going to go there. It's a nightmare. That's all it is. Like I said, I walked into it by accident, man. I was like walking down the street, and it was by, I lived on 28th Street at the time. And we were going to the White Castles that used to be between 34th and 33rd on 5th Avenue. So, whatever, I'm walking, and I see the barricades. I see the barricades first. And I see the barricades, and I'm like, oh, shit, there's a parade today. Okay. So I keep walking, and then I see the fucking guy. Dude, I'm not lying. He was skipping down the street, and then it clicked. Gay Pride Parade. And I was like, holy shit. And I was with my my two-step kids and my son, and I'm like, yo, we gotta get the fuck out of here. And they're like, why? And my ex-wife goes, oh no. And that's all I hear from the back of me. I hear her go, oh no. And I'm like, so, whatever. We walk by it like gentlemen. We're not fucking being assholes. We walk by it like gentlemen. And then we look, and it's a guy skipping in a thong. And I'm like, why is he skipping? Well, first of all, why is he wearing a thong? Secondly, why the fuck is he skipping? Why does a grown man skip? And White Castles is the best burger joint on the planet. It's a nice one, Daniel. The White Castle is the ghetto Chick-fil-A. No, Chick-fil-A is the ghetto White Castle. Remember that shit. White Castle started in Ohio back in the days, man. So anyway, back to that. So, guys, if you're ever curious about the Pride Parade, they have they have viewings on it. You can go look on the TV channel, you'll see it. And you'll see the guys. You'll see the guys fucking jiggling and shit. I'm like, why? And then there are these things. So you'll know what a transgender looks like. You'll look at them like, oh, that's a transgender. There are these things that walk down the street, and you're like, what the fuck? What is that? Is that a guy? Is that a chick? What? And then you try to figure it out. Then they're like, Chewbacca. And it's not, like an Ewok. I'm like, no, it's not an Ewok. Like, is that E.T.? Like, you can't figure out what the fuck it is walking down the street. So you play the guessing game when you're staring at it. You're like, Rosie O'Donnell on crack. No, shit, that's not it. So, like, you throw out all these guesses, and it's just, you don't know. You just don't know. It's bad, guys. It's a really bad thing. It's a nightmare. And a lot of you that don't live in the city, I would almost invite you guys to watch it on TV whenever it comes up. Just look at it for 5 minutes. Some of you will look at the wrong 5 minutes. You'll look at the 5 minutes and be like, oh, that's not bad. There's city workers walking down the street. No. You gotta wait till the bad 5 minutes show up, and then you see guys doing pirouettes down the street in banana hammocks, pirouettes down the street. No, guys fucking with dude, it's bad. And then you have the lesbian squad, and there's the nice looking lesbians, and there's like the butchy ones, and they walk down the street, and you're like, what the fuck are they doing? Are they walking? Are they dancing? It's bad, man. It's just it's nothing short of a nightmare. So, yeah. Listen, first of all, to be fair, I do not like parades. I just generally do not like parades. I don't see the big hoopla about it. Other than maybe like the military, welcome home parades. Maybe that's it. But all the other parades I don't like. I'm not a big fan of it. I'm not a big fan of standing there like a fucking asshole in the cold looking at people walk by waving at us. That's stupid to me. That's me. It's a waste of time. The Thanksgiving parade, that might be the only other parade I would actually go to see. I don't know what they were doing. I don't know if they were walking or dancing. But anyway, I hope Erica's watching this. Because if Erica's... Mike McDonald said, if Erica's watching this, she's calling the YouTube cops right now. She probably is. Who gives a fuck? It's about having fun. Fuck those, non-fun having motherfuckers. They have no personality anymore. No, and guys, once you see it, you can't unsee it. You cannot unsee it. It's burned, etched into your mind. If you had Alzheimer's later in life, the one thing you remember, why was there a guy in a banana hammock swinging a dildo? That's the one thing you'll always remember. You can't get away from that shit. It's fucking horrendous. Oh, yeah, maybe... Oh, Eric. No, but it was a chick. It looked like a chick. I don't fucking know. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. Listen, and then whatever, man. I'll tell you right now. You guys will see. I see. You guys will see the shit show. I'm just saying. Wait till June. Wait till all of June, when we are absolutely annoyed by the amount of press Pride Month gets. I get it. I understand. Black History Month. People like. Black History Month doesn't get half the attention, and I'm using that as a comparison. So relax, guys. Stop with the White History Month bullshit. I'm just using Black History Month as an example. Black History Month doesn't get half the notoriety that Pride Month gets. Not even close. Right? So everywhere you go in the city, guys, it's rainbow flag everywhere. Then now the rainbow flag is more complex. It has black, gray, green, orange, brown, dirty brown, light brown, gray, light black. I'm like, what the fuck is that? So anyway, it's an obnoxious flag now. So Black History Month is gay. So with that, guys, all of the month of June, it's fucking obnoxious. It's just obnoxious. I'm sorry. If they're going to fucking demonetize me, ban me, do it. It's an obnoxious month, man. It's just everywhere you go is a fucking pride flag. And everybody has a pride flag pin, pride flag pin. Oof, tongue twister. And they have it on them. And then, yes, they have the pronouns there at the parade. Those pronoun people, they're running around. Can you please call me they and we? And you're like, get the fuck out of here. And then you have like events all over the city. Guys, and when I mean events everywhere. They got a gay potluck, they got a gay barbecue, they got the lesbian fucking, switchback parade, they got the gay men's movie society, they got the lipstick lesbians over here, they got the transgender community hanging out over there, they got the pronoun groups, and then they break up into their own fucking bullshit. It's fucking out of control, guys. Out of control. Listen, Juneteenth, I would almost invite that, but Juneteenth is going to get washed, and I told people this before, Juneteenth is going to get washed out by the Pride Parade, guys. Period. Gay people like, wait a minute, they got Juneteenth. They're going to start celebrating that in our month? No, they're not, and they're going to overshadow it. I promise you. It's going to be a fight for dominance in fucking June. Juneteenth or Pride Parade. That's what it is, guys. Oh, and by the way, thank you, Yarn Prepper, for putting that up. A lot of people said, I said angry lesbian, an angry lensman channel, right? Not angry lesbian channel. Yeah, backwards prepping. I celebrate American Pride every day too, but when we're talking about Black History Month versus Pride Month, right? That's the comparison I'm making. Everybody automatically goes to, what about white history? Shut the fuck up about white history. We're talking about fucking Black history and Pride Month to make a comparison to the two. That's all it is. It's not here to fucking. We should have a pure blood month or pure blood parade or, pure blood parade. You know? So that's what we should have. Juneteenth. Armin Clark. Juneteenth, how do I explain this? Juneteenth is a day in June where a bunch of black Texans, I guess it was in Texas, found out that slavery was over. Either it was years later, I'm not sure if it was 2 years later or 4 years later after slavery ended. And so these slaves were notified on that day that slavery was over, and that became the day that the Texan slaves were free. So they called it Juneteenth. And in Texas, they celebrated it for a while, at least amongst the black community. They celebrated it for years, if not decades. All of a sudden, they wanted to make it a national holiday. Well, it was a Texan thing, you know what I mean? Like, it was reserved to them because it happened to the slaves in Texas. But, yeah, it's also known as Jubilee Day, yes. William Alexander, thank you for that. So, you know what? I mean, and that's what, so they made it a national holiday, which I disagree with because it happened in Texas. It was a Texas thing. You know, it's just one of those things that it should have been kept to that, not to the entire nation, because it didn't happen in the entire nation. It happened in Texas. Right? That's just my bone to pick with it, but whatever. You know, full-blown homosexual. The fact. Holy shit. But anyway, guys, it's a shit show month, June. Here in New York, it's a shit show. San Francisco, I'm pretty sure it's a shit show. Chicago, shit show. It's just obnoxious. And then they also have October. I think some of you heard me say this before. October is Gay History Month, so or LGBT History Month. Sorry. And they picked the most obscure character of the day, and this is Juan Pablo, first gay Puerto Rican to step off the boat with his right foot on the ground to America. I'm like, really, dude? We're splitting hairs like that? Like, this first historical bullshit that they play now in today's society is fucking asininely stupid. We have historical moments being made every day. Historical moments mean something that goes down in history or that is in the history books, right? Having the first black, I don't know, candy store owner is not historical, you know? Having the first black female on the housewives shows of New York, right? The Rich Housewives of New York, some shit. They had a black female on that. She was the first black female on it, and they said it was a historical moment. How is that a historical moment? That's not going in history books. People blur the lines of history. Historical moments, whether you guys disagree with it or not, would be Obama being president of the United States. That's a historical moment, right? Again, I'm not a big fan of him. I'm just using him as an example. So calm the fuck down, right? That's a historical moment, man. I don't know. The historical moment is the first human to walk on Mars. Historical moment, you know? But, again, to sit there and say, the first guy to come out as gay was Archie Bunker's show, by the way. That was a historical moment. All right, maybe that was back in the days where shit that wasn't allowed, you know? Those are historical moments, but not like, the first guy to tie his left shoe on Mount Everest, being a mixed kid is a historical moment. We're splitting hairs now. We're fucking getting too far and trying to make everything historical, and it's not. Ghetto, yeah, you probably... yeah. Ghetto says Obama was the whitest president we ever had. You're probably right about that. But, still, my point is that it was a brownish-looking dude who was president of the United States, you know, and that's historical, you know. I don't know, but shit that's going to be in the history books. I don't know, why these obscure historical moments are in the history books. Stupid. Or he's the first Muslim in the White House. You can say that historical moment. This racist white half. Yeah. Nicest person here, Bucknast. Well, listen, guys. We didn't get to talk about what I was supposed to talk about tonight. I was going to talk about fucking NYC Problems and Politics. because as you see what's going on with New York City, it's fucking out of control. We'll talk about that Monday night. Monday night. We'll talk about it Monday night. Tomorrow night, if I do a live stream, and that's if, it'll probably be an out and about live stream. It'll be a walkabout, so we'll see that. City prep. Oh, historical moment. The New York Times finally admitting that Hunter Biden's laptop was real. That's a historical moment, at least for journalists. It's a historical moment, right? Those are historical moments. Now, the Hunter Biden thing. Talking about that real quick because I have to go off the air in a couple minutes. The Hunter Biden thing, guys. Hunter Biden computer laptop exists. So if his laptop exists, doesn't that mean the child porn on that laptop is real as well? And shouldn't Hunter Biden be in jail right now? I don't know. Just a question I'm throwing out there. Fuck New York City, get your black ass out of there. Ghetto says this conversation was better. Fuck New York City. Yeah, you're right. I will get my black ass out of there. And someone was asking me about Round Rock. Yes, Bitcoin. Yeah, we're looking at the Round Rock area. We were actually looking at apartments last night because of the situation with the kids having to be vaccinated here in New York City. It's something that might happen. And like I said on the Angry Prepper channel, if it happens, I will be out of here by September. If not August, rather. Sorry. To get the kids situated before they go to school in Texas. So we are looking at Round Rock. And it'll be a sudden thing, guys. It'll be fast. So when I leave, it'll be just like that. I use Citizen, the Citizen app. Citizen app's a good app to use, guys. If you live in a city like New York or Detroit and you don't want to get raped, robbed, or raped, Citizen app is a good app to use. It keeps you away from bullshit, or if you want to get into bullshit, you use the app. Yes, she said it was Russian disinformation, but then she had to walk it back today because it came out that it was true. Kaya Chris, I don't know how much more imploding New York City can do. New York City, man, guys, it's toast. It's toast. After what Adams did with his fucking neighborhood safety team, really? You went from hard-hitting motherfuckers to a bunch of bitches wearing a uniform, skipping down the street, telling everybody it'll be okay. Come on. I'm like, yo, he played himself. I mean, Eric Adams is a cop. I thought that at the very least he was going to tackle crime the way a cop would tackle crime, and he didn't. Right? Or give American citizens or New York citizens their firearms so we could fight crime back. Pow, 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 pow. Right? Whatever. Says that guided him to the Pride Parade. Oh shit! Thank you for bringing that up, Ghetto. By the way, you want to know how obnoxious June is in fucking New York? If you have the Lyft app or Uber app, when you watch the vehicle come to you or going to another area, the rainbow flag is behind it, leading the way. So it's leaving a trail of rainbow flags through the city. That's how obnoxious it is. I'm like, what the fuck, man? He's talking about leading the way. It's super obnoxious, guys. Holy shit. Did we just piss off China like a couple hours ago? Greg Thompson, no, I don't think so. I've been trying to follow all the Chinese, Saudi Arabia, fucking Turkey, all the deals that they're making with Russia. I've been trying to follow it. So if something happened, Greg, I might have missed it, but I didn't see anything. T-Rex said Adams is a slave. A slave to who? I mean, he's fucking the city in the ass. He's not well. Yeah, he's not listening to anybody. He's running the city on his own accord, guys. Listen, if I was a mayor of New York City, which will never happen, but if I was a mayor of New York City, I would hire people based on their ability to do the job. I would not hire people just because they're black, or just because they're white, or just because they're a chick and she's cute looking, or has big titties. That's not why you hire people. You hire people because they can do the fucking job. You hire people because, they're going to give you the most results, when you hired them. But hiring people because of the color of their skin, which Adams is doing, it's fucking outrageous. And he's hiring shitbags. Now, the police chief he just hired, I hate to say it, I sort of like her. She looks like she has balls, but she looks like she's also pissed with Adams. And I think she's going to leave by either the end of this year or next year. Because every time she comes out now, she's mad. And she looks like she's mad because it looks like she just got into a shouting match with fucking Adams and she's ready to bounce. So I don't know how that's going to turn out. A plantation slave. Right, T-Rex, I get it. I guess. I don't know. I mean, he's just selling out the citizens of New York. He's fucking every last one of us in the ass. You know, I mean, like it's just, yo. Now you get hired for being jabbed. Sarah Pack, is that true? Because I don't know. I got forced into retirement because I wasn't. You know. But Ugly says she's a good cop. All right. She seems like a good... I mean, she seems like she's annoyed every time she has to come out with this dude. Every time she comes out with him, she seems so fucking annoyed. So I'm noticing that, and I'm liking what she's saying. She is saying the right things, and she's saying the things a commissioner's supposed to say. She's saying some hard, gritty shit. Not like that other fucking Irish buffoon. What the hell was his name? McGillicuddy or McIrish? Whatever the fuck his name was. You know, he was a fucking a pandering asshole. This lady seems like she's standing on her own ground, but I fear that she might leave because she's standing on her own ground so much. I mean, but listen, like I said, I like what she's doing. Oh, Sarah Pack says she got denied for 2 jobs for not taking the shot. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Listen, guys, if I was fucking making more money, I would hire people to do some shit for me. But Adams is a flat earther. That's not where I am right now, unfortunately. Shay, thank you, my site. Thank you, Shay. Hey, fuck, a flat earther. Yeah. Eric Adams. Eric Adams could be trolling me on here. That could have been Eric A. on fucking Angry Pepper. How dare you say gay? Oh my god. Let's get that second. You know, Pepper, you did the same thing to me that Eric did to Jason. That's okay. Oh, these two are bantering. Like I said, guys, my mods have, you know, free reign at shit. So you pissed them off. You pissed them off. That's all I can say. You know, I trust my mods enough. I've done this long enough to trust my mods to know that they're going to do the right thing, and I've known them long enough for them to do the right thing. So you pissed them off, guys. You end up on the whack list. I can't help you. Karen, the name of the fitness channel is Angry Prepper Fitness. I should be doing a video tomorrow and releasing it Saturday. I'm going to try to do 1 video a week and then bump it to 2 to 3 next month. I'm trying to make sure I get all of the basic information out there first to build the groundwork for losing weight and having the energy to work out, right? So a lot of you guys right now, what I'm doing the easier videos, like talking about how to, you know, like drinking water and walking and the benefits, sleeping and what are the benefits, not eating inflammatory foods and the benefits to that, so that you lay the groundwork or the what you call it, the base of it, you lay that down, and that's going to help you work out. So if you are always tired, if you always have a headache, if you always feel like shit, that's because you're not drinking enough water, you're not sleeping right, or you're eating the wrong foods, or you're not eating enough of the good foods. So therefore, that's going to be the catalyst to getting you to work out, right? So with that, guys, it's the reason why I'm starting out with slower videos, because I want people to work their way up to working out. You start changing your diet, you start eating, you start feeling better, you notice that the next day you're like, oh shit, I feel a little better. I'm not as tired, right? Like, for example, don't stay off your phone before you go to sleep, right? Don't drink caffeine within 6 hours of going to bed. So my cutoff time actually drinking coffee is 3, 4 o'clock. And then after that, I don't drink coffee, right? I used to drink coffee late in the day. Wonder why I was getting shitty sleep. Wonder why I was tossing and turning, right? I use this Apple Watch. I know some of you are like, that's a tracker. But I use this to gauge my sleeping nights. So I wear it maybe 3 nights to see how I'm doing, and it'll actually analyze how well I'm sleeping. And now that I'm getting into my rhythm, I don't have to wear this anymore because I figured out my sleep pattern, right? Yes, this grows back pretty fast. It does. Everyone's gay. How about that? Everyone is gay. Yes, my facial hair does grow back fast. Everyone is gay. Guys, the Angry Prepper Fitness channel, like I said, we're starting from the bottom, working our way up. I want everybody at some point while watching this to start feeling better first before we start diving into the workouts, right? That's how it's supposed to be. But other than that, guys, I appreciate you guys following me over here. I appreciate you guys watching. And I will see you guys either Monday or Tuesday. I haven't decided yet. But I'll keep you guys guessing because I think doing a regimented live streams is what's boring me. But doing them at the last minute or fucking just picking a day and doing them, I think that's a lot better for me. At least right now while I'm in this rut, if you will. But other than that, guys, thank you for watching.